Hello everyone, you are watching Coded. This is Dagger, and today we are talking about movement in video games. This is a new weekly series I will try to upload by the end of the day on Mondays. In this series I'll be using the Unity game engine, and all scripting will be done using C#. So as you can see, I've already imported my sprites and saved them in the art folder right over here. Next we're going to add a box collider 2D to the ground object. So I do that by clicking over here on ground, and hit add component, and type in box. Then click box collider 2D. You're done with that part for now. Come over here to your player, go add component. Then you want rigid body 2D, and another component being the circle collider 2D. About 4.5 is a good radius for it. That way it's a tiny bit smaller. Or 0.45, sorry. And that'll fit really well. Alright, now when you hit play, he'll fall. Unfortunately, no move controls, but I'll cover that in a minute. First off, we'll need a place for him to run around on, correct? So, what I'll do is I'll copy the ground. Control C, Control V, 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 V. Now, if you hold Control and move, or go over here, hold Control, and you can just, it'll snap each time over. You can just do that for all of them. Makes it a really easy way to snap your map. Now, up here above start, but below your class, you want to make a bit of space. Type in public float player speed, and again you can name it whatever you want. Public float jump height, and make sure you end everything with a semicolon. If you don't, you're gonna have some messed up code, not be able to figure out what it is. Now you want to come down here into your update and go like this. If input dot get key, and you want get key, not get key down for movement. Key code, and say you want to go right, so you want key code D. Then in here you want to go like this, perfect. And in here you want get component with the brackets, component rigid body 2D, parentheses, dot velocity. Alright, equals new vector 2. We use vector 2 because it has 2 points, an x and a y. And for the x-axis, we will be using the player speed. And then set 0 because that's the y. We don't have any y-axis for this one. And that'll control your movement to the right. Alright, now you can just copy and paste this code right here, and then just replace key code D with A for movement left, and do negative player speed because and so you don't have to add a new variable, it just takes player speed and turns into a negative. Pretty simple. When you do that, go ahead and save, come back over to your code. And in here, it won't do anything because your move speed is a 0, so let's go ahead and make that 5. But we're also let's add our gravity up to 5 because then we'll have a little bit of resistance and it'll look better. So I'll play it for a minute. Oh, and he rolls away. Now, I forgot about that. To fix it, if you come here to freeze rotation and click on Z-axis, it'll stop him from rolling and make his axis still. Now I don't have any animation, so it just kind of slides along the top, whether I go left or right. But he has basic movement, which is what we were looking for. Next, let's add some jumping to the game. Alright, now we'll just copy this again and paste. Change this to get key down. And turn that into dot space. Remove player speed and turn that to 0 because we're not messing with the X value on this one. We're only altering the Y value, and we'll turn that into jump height. Now we go back, we save it, go back over to our game. I can jump, not super high. Ooh, and he can double jump. Issue though, if you continually tap spacebar, he'll just kind of float off. Now we just need to fix that. There is one thing I forgot to mention though. If you hit play, the camera doesn't follow the player. So let's fix that first. Simple way to do it, just drag and drop. He's now a child of the player, and the camera will now follow the player. Nice and simple. So we have basic movement and such. I will fix the jumping next week and show you how to do all that. And then we'll cover a few other things, and maybe I'll even set the animation. We'll see. Until then, thank you for watching. This has been Coded, and this is Dagger, and I will see you next time.